Hi, I'm Louisa, and I have been doing Kai Ashley's Money Club for, I would say, a month and a half now, and it's been wonderful. I really, it's changed a whole lot of beliefs that I have, on a visceral sense. Like, it's not like, oh no, you can just think positively and you can just attract the life you want and you can just have it. It's actually like physically removed and replaced the blocks that I have. And I would also say that being in the Vibrant Success Club, I have there's a community, which is so cool because it's online and it's interactive, and you get to really work with Kai, and she is really good at specifically locating the points of pain, that and like looking at them and not trying to change them and not trying to make them better or fix them. She's just really good at shining the light on it and literally physically shining the light into your body so that the blocks just gradually dissolve. And I've got a lot more money. I now have $3,000 just like chilling, that I don't need to spend on anything, which is crazy because I don't. It's funny because I don't really know where it's coming from. I'm working a lot more, except I'm working a lot more. I have a lot more work and I'm doing awesome things with women that I love and I'm totally inspired by. And I'm doing graphic design and I'm doing writing and I'm doing coaching and I'm writing when I have 40,000 views on things that I write, and I redid my website, and I'm really happy. And but the biggest thing is I used to be tortured. I used to be tortured, and so it showed up in my life. I would be like, okay, but when am I going to get paid more? And now I'm just letting it happen, and I'm getting paid more. And there's just this faith that I have, whereas before there was panic. And it's an actual bodily reaction. I've done so much stuff with my mind. I could see so many. One of the reasons that it worked really well, me coming into the Vibrant Success Club, was because I did see a lot of where I was scared and where I pulled back, and I could see what was going on, but I had no idea what to do with it. And Kai really worked well on showing those things love, which I could not do. I was like, please get it out of me. I don't want to have a panic attack when I'm at a store checkout. It's ridiculous. And I wouldn't even be able to have this conversation now, but I can have these kind of conversations with my bosses, and I can have these conversations with my clients now, and it can feel good. So yeah, I would highly recommend working with her. I would highly recommend the Vibrant Success Club. I would highly recommend the Money Club. And yeah, good luck.
Oh, Louisa, thank you so much for saying that and sharing that. It's been an absolute pleasure having you there with me.
Yeah.
Another question I have is, would you please share how you find the Vibrant Success Club and the EFT Money Circle different to perhaps other coaching programs that you've tried?
Yeah. I would say there's so much more care than any place I've ever been in. There's always this in money. There's just this it just feels so dark, and it feels so antimatter, and it feels so draining, and there's such a joy around money in working with Kai. In the EFT Money Circle, there's such a it's a radiance, and now I have money. I have just a few $100s on an altar with some just over there, and I'm burning incense next to it, and I'm I never knew that I could just celebrate it in this way. And I would also say the other thing is the body based thing. There was always this that you have to there was this real force in a lot of other things that I've taken, where it was there's this idea that like there's something wrong with you if you're not earning money. Like there's this, and really, if you're not earning money, you're probably just like a really magical, brilliant, wonderful person who has no idea of how brilliant, magical, and wonderful you are. And like those, unfortunately, we don't know how to put a value. We aren't so good at putting a value on these gifts that are really sacred. And special and human. So I would say I've learned to value myself, on a visceral level, because you're doing the tapping, so it physically removes the blocks. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Okay, and I think my last question is, how is it different for you now? Like, because you keep talking about in your body, how is it different for you in your body when you wake up or when you talk to people than it was before?
Yeah. Well, I definitely used to have this like terror, like it was awful. Like I was terrified, and I felt so small and shameful, and like I felt like this like black cat cloud just followed me around everywhere I went. That was like, yeah, but you're poor, and yeah, but you're not worth anything, and like, yeah, but like you can't pay rent, and yeah, but you're in debt, and yeah, and like I'm not in debt anymore by a miracle. Yeah, I think that was after. I'm pretty sure that was just after. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was just after. That's so funny. I didn't even think, like, these things happen, and I'm like, I just wanna say that I forget that it's because I'm doing this stuff. Like, because it just becomes a part of my life. And I'm like, yeah, this is fun. I like doing that. But then things really change. And also, what else? Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Less shame, so much less shame, so much less hate, so much less, like, struggle. And like I still have some, like, because I want so much, like I want $1 million, like I want to be exactly who I am, and have money, because I know that I spend money in a good way, and in a way that isn't detrimental to like the planet, and it is life affirming and life supporting. And now I feel like that is a possibility, and I can totally have it, and I deserve it, and it doesn't have to be a struggle. It can be fun.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.